Hey everybody, it's Teacher Will, and in this video I want to give you additional tips and suggestions to improve your English pronunciation. Pronunciation is defined as how you pronounce and say words. Pronunciation is part of fluency. So this is what this video is about. If you are new and you're here for the very first time, welcome. My name is Ask Teacher Will. I happen to be a native English speaker. But you know what? That does not matter to me because English has no respect for person. English is for you and for me regardless of where you come from, how much money you make, don't make, what nationality, religion you are, non-religion. English is for you and for me. And I believe that this is a place where you and we learn together. So if you're new, welcome. Let somebody know about Ask Teacher Will by subscribing to the channel and clicking on that bell so that when I drop a video, you have the latest notification. And by the way, very quickly, this video is about pronunciation, not about accent. I don't care about accent. If you want to know my thoughts on it, what I've done is I will include the video that I previously did on my thoughts on accent. So with that being said, let us get ready for additional tips. Are you ready? Get a pen, paper, or just replay the video. It's up to you. Suggestion number 1 to improve your pronunciation in English. Tongue twisters. Tongue twisters are a wonderful way to improve your pronunciation in English. What do you mean, Teacher Will? Can you give me an example of a tongue twister? All right, I'll try. How can a clam cram in a clean cream can? How can a clam cram in a clean cream can? That is an example of a tongue twister when typically the words are the same, either having the same consonant or vowel in a sentence. And tongue twisters can help you improve your pronunciation. When people feel comfortable with tongue twisters, what they like to do is they try to increase the speed in which they're saying the sentence because it will help them with their pronunciation. You will see a website that I'd like to recommend that will give you examples of tongue twisters. Suggestion number 2, shadowing and mimicking. Those are two concepts that are used in the English language and will help you improve your pronunciation. What you do is that when you have identified someone that you think pronounces English words and phrases well, what you should do and have the opportunity to do is to copy or mimic how they are pronouncing words and phrases. Now, how can you shadow individuals? Well, there are different resources out there. You can use podcasts in which you can listen and then repeat the sounds. So podcasts, movies, television series. One of the things that I like to suggest as it relates to shadowing and mimicking is actually watch a television series or, for example, a YouTube video. Watch it. Because part of speaking the English language and part of pronouncing words, remember, when you're speaking a language, you have two types of communication. Verbal communication, how you're pronouncing the words, but also nonverbal communication. So watch someone, mimic someone, shadow someone by watching their body language, because body language is part of the overall process in language. So not only shadow and pronounce what they say, but watch how they're doing it. It will help you with your confidence and pronunciation. Suggestion number 3. For those of you that are particularly just learning the language, maybe shy, a little afraid, or timid, practice English alone. Practice English by yourself. Find something that interests you. Find your favorite movie, your favorite song, your favorite television documentary, for example. And what you can do is that you practice English by yourself. You listen and watch to how the people are saying words, and you just repeat it by yourself to focus on your pronunciation. It will help you not only improve your pronunciation, but hopefully help you improve your confidence. And then when you feel comfortable, what you can do is practice English in front of others. So remember, practice English by yourself. Suggestion number 4. Now this one I think is, all of them are important, but I think this one is very important and something to think about. Let me get a little closer. Find a speaking partner. Find someone to speak English with. Particularly for those of you that say that there's no one to speak English with in your country or your city. You know what? With all due respect, it's 2019. If there's no one that you physically cannot speak English with and you have access to the internet, then you can find a speaking partner. I'm sure with 7 billion people in the world and at least 1 billion people speaking English in one way, shape, or form, or in one level, you can find a speaking partner. If you look, if it's important to you. There are WhatsApp groups and Telegram groups. There are language exchange programs. There's a lot of information out there. There are applications. There's private tutors, online tutors, language institutes, schools. Find a speaking partner. Please. I do not believe that you cannot find a speaking partner, someone in the world, and, oh, there's nobody I can speak English with. Really? If it's important to you, you will find a speaking partner, and I just gave you a ton of resources to find one. If it's important to you, you'll find a way to find a speaking partner. Suggestion number 5, intonation, enunciation, and stress. When we speak English, what we do is that we typically do not speak English in one particular form or manner. When I speak English, my voice does not remain the same. It does not remain monotone. Intonation is defined as the rising and falling of my voice. Hello, my name is Teacher Will. How are you? Rising and falling. Enunciation or stress are similar, where you put a particular focus on the sounding of the particular word. So enunciate, you're focusing and placing stress, either on the consonant or the form word or the vowel together. And so one of the ways that you can focus on intonation, enunciation, and stress is by understanding syllables. Break the word up into small parts, so you feel more comfortable, happy, relieved. Did you notice the intonation, the enunciation, and the stress? So there you are, 5 different or additional suggestions that help you improve your English pronunciation. And in the comments section, what I want you to do is let me know, in the spirit of you and I learning together, let me know if you're using one or all of those suggestions right now, or if you have any additional tips and suggestions to improve your English pronunciation. And remember, pronunciation is part of fluency. Pronunciation is what I focus on. And for those of you that are or want to have a native English speaking accent, I want to sound like an American, I want to sound like a Brit. On my previous video, like I said, and I will say it now, I will make a video in the future on how to sound more like a native English speaking individual, to sound like an American. But please understand this. There's nothing in the English language that says that you have to sound like a native, particularly when English is a global international language. And your accent is part of your identity. What Teacher Will has focused on is pronunciation. That's my particular focus, because every language, even your native language, has accent. But again, I will make a video on that in the future. Pronunciation is more important to me than one's accent. So, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that it made sense. Share it with your friends and family. Click on that subscribe button. Let somebody know about Ask_Teacher Will. Why do I say that? Well, Well, since my journey in this world of social media, I truly believe that you and we learn together. Knowledge is power, and sharing is caring. So until next time, work on your pronunciation. Have a great day, and all things are possible in your life. Pronunciation is possible only if you, not me, only if you believe and practice. See you later.